Hello, my dear young learners. Assalamu alaikum. This is Rifat Siddiqui, Senior Lecturer, Department of English, Milestone College. And I welcome you all here in this online platform of Milestone College. In our today's class, we will complete a question of with clue from Dhaka Board 2017. In your HSC first paper syllabus, you get this item as item number 4. And for this, you will get 5 marks, where you have to complete 10 fill in the blanks. But one thing I would like to remind you that in the exam you don't have to write the full passage. Rather, you will only write down the answers there. Anyway, before starting our today's class, I would like to show you some of the key features regarding with clues. Let's check them out. Dear students, there you see some of the key features regarding with clues. Number 1, make grammatical change if necessary. And it's very important. If you don't know the structures of grammar, if you don't know the rules of tenses, the parts of speech, I think this will be very difficult for you. So you should emphasize on this. Number 2, relation of word after gap. Whenever you get the question, at first you should find out the gap. And just after the gap, that very word will tell you which parts of the speech will be in the gap. So this is also very important. And enriching vocabulary. You should enrich your vocabulary. Some of you will say that the words, the clues will be given on the box, but that's not enough. You should also know the parts of the speech of different words. And if you follow all these rules, if you follow all these structures, I think things will be very easy for you. My dear vernal learners, we have just observed some of the key features regarding with clues. And now we'll see the question. Let's check it out. Dear students, there you see our today's question. And at first, since it's a with clue, a box has been given upwards. And now we'll read the text at first. It is a matter of great concern that Bangladesh dash in the active earthquake zone. Most of the Bangladeshi are fully, then again gap, of its severity. Severity, that means intensity. Experts are alarmed by the gap of quakes during recent years. That means our experts, they are very much alarmed. Okay, in our next line, but they give no dash answer to the question of, again gap, about the building of Dhaka city. Since there is every gap of earthquakes in Bangladesh, experts call for taking educate dash measures to dash losses. Rajuk, that an earthquake resistant building code should be, then gap. So this is all about our question, and since we have to write down the answers, but before going to the answers, at first we'll read these words. You can see these words, and at first we should know the meaning of these words, and we'll read out those structures at first. Dear students, there you can see those words which have been given on the upwards. Let's see those words. The first word, recur, is a verb and it means occur or happen again and again. And the noun of this word is recurrence. Next word is very easy, safe. You can see safe there. Safe is an adjective and it means free from harm or risk. And the noun of this word is safety. Opine is a verb. The next word, opine, you can see it means to express opinion or comment. Our next word is aware. It's an adjective and it means showing realization, be aware of the danger, this kind of. And our next word is develop. It's a verb and it means grow or cause to grow and become more mature. And the noun of this word is development. Precaution. Precaution is a noun and it means a measure taken beforehand to prevent harm. And the adjective of this word is precautionary. Since adjectives are very important in this text, we have to be very much watchful. And the next word is minimize. It's a verb and it means to reduce or keep to a minimum. Lie is a verb. To be or to have place or exist. To be in the horizontal position. And compulsory is our next word. It's an adjective and it means mandatory. And straight, there you see the word straight is an adjective and it means direct or extending or moving uniformly in one direction. Okay, loss, the next word, noun. Loss is a noun. The fact of losing something is very easy one. And possibility is also a noun, a thing that may happen. And possible is the adjective of this word. So we have watched all those words and now we'll go for the answer. And I think this will help you to go for the answers. I'm sure you have seen the question meticulously, and not only the question but also the words given in the box and also the different parts of the speech and also the meaning. Let's solve the question. Dear students, now you can see our first question at a glance. At first I have given the box as usual, and now number A. It is a matter of great concern that Bangladesh, then gap, in the active earthquake zone. In this sentence, you can see that here Bangladesh is the subject, and according to the rule of present simple or present indefinite tense, if the subject is third person singular number, you have to add an extra s or sometimes es with the verb. So what does the sentence mean? Bangladesh dash in the active earthquake zone. That means Bangladesh is situated. So here the verb. So here the verb will be lie, and the answer will be Bangladesh lies. Since Bangladesh is in third person singular number, that's why I have added an extra s with the verb lie. So this is our first answer. Bangladesh lies in the active earthquake zone. Now we are in number B. Most of the Bangladeshi are fully, then gap, of its severity. Most of the Bangladeshi are fully, then gap, of its severity. Its means earthquake severity or earthquake's intensity. Okay, there you see an adverb, fully. Fully is the adverb there. As we know that an adverb can modify a verb, sometimes another adverb, and sometimes an adjective. So everything we have there, unless an adjective, and the adjective will be here we have got the answer our. Our is the answer there. So there you see Bangladesh, most of the Bangladeshi are fully aware of its severity. And here if you look at the answer, here this answer, I mean that adjective is modified by this very adverb. So here we have got the answer of number B. Since we are going line by line, there will get 3 answers in a row, C, D and E. Let's go for the line. Experts are alarmed by the then gap of quakes during recent years, but they give no then gap answer to the question of then another gap about the building of Dhaka city. So there we will get 3 answers. Okay, let's start for number C. Experts are alarmed by the. And at first, if we look at the article there, the, so after this article, definitely we have to use a noun there. Experts are alarmed by the. So we have just a few minutes ago, we have seen the word recur. Recur is a verb. That means when one thing happens repeatedly. But we can't use a verb there. Rather, we have to use the noun of this form, recurrence. So we'll write down as number C, the answer of number C as recurrence. There the answer is recurrence is the answer there. See the spelling there. And now for number D, but they give no dash answer to the. So number B now, they give no dash answer. So if you look at the answer there, there answer is a noun. Since answer is a noun, as we know that a noun is always modified by an adjective. So in number D, we have to use an adjective there. So what will be the answer? We can pick straight as the answer, but they give no straight answer to the question of. In number E, of, you can see that there is another preposition. So as we know that preposition always takes place just before a noun. So another noun will occupy in number E. What can be the answer there? But they give no straight answer to the question of. So there the answer will be safety. From safe we will take safety. Safe is an adjective, but we have to give the noun form it, safety. As I earlier said that whenever you will start doing with clues, you must have some ideas regarding parts of speech. So there we have got all the answers. In number C, it's recurrence. Experts are alarmed by the recurrence of quacks during recent years. In number D, but they give no straight answer to the question. And number E, but they give no straight answer to the question of safety about the buildings of Dhaka city. There we have got 3 answers in a row. And now we'll start for number F. Now F, G, H, all 3. Let's go for the line. Since there is every then gap of earthquakes in Bangladesh, experts call for taking educate then again gap measures to dash losses. And the sentence starts with since, and it's a complex sentence. You can see that. Okay, the first one, number F. There is every dash of earthquakes in Bangladesh. So one thing there is every possibility. So there we have got the answer. Number A is possibility, so it goes with the meaning. You have to understand one thing, that in with clue you have to read the passage very well, and your passage will say your meaning. I said that whenever you start doing this, one thing you have to keep in your mind, that reading the passage is very important, and you have to enrich your vocabularies. Well, so we have got the answer of number F there. Since there is every possibility of earthquakes in Bangladesh, experts call for taking adequate dash measures. So here the word measures. Let's see, the word measures is a noun there. Measures, but what kind of measures? As we earlier did, that a noun is always modified by an adjective. So we have to place an adjective just before the noun. So what adjective we can place there? So taking adequate precautionary measures. We have got the word precaution in the box, precaution, but precaution is a noun. Precaution is a noun, but we have to give the adjective form of it, precautionary. So we have got 2 answers, number F and G. Since there is every possibility of earthquakes in Bangladesh, experts call for taking adequate what? Precautionary measures. And the last one, number H, Bangladesh experts call for taking adequate precautionary measures to dash losses. And we all know the structure, that after to we always have to give the main form of the present form of the verb, the base form of the verb. So we have to give a verb there. So let's find out the verb there. Since there is every possibility of earthquakes in Bangladesh, experts call for taking adequate precautionary measures to minimize. So we have got the answer, minimize. No change will be held there, since we have got the main or the basic verb there, and this verb will take place in this gap without giving any kind of change. So we have got all the answers there. Let's check it again, all the answers there you see at a glance. we will start for the last two answers there. Rajuk, then gap, dash that an earthquake resistant building code should be, then the last one, number J. So here the subject is Rajuk. You can see Rajuk is the subject there, and it's a third person singular number. And again we are in our first structure or first rule there. In present simple or in present indefinite tense, when the subject is in third person singular number, we have to give an extra s or sometimes es with the verb. And Rajuk is a third person singular number, and it's a present simple. Well, so let's find out the verb there. Opine. Opine is the verb there. Rajuk opines that. So the answer will be opines. We have got our first answer there. Rajuk opines that. So this is the answer. Rajuk opines that an earthquake resistant building code should be. And the last one, number J, there you see should be. As we all know that after be, been or being, we have to give the past participle form of the verb or the V3 form of the verb. So let's find out the verb. An earthquake resistant building code should be developed. We have got again our answer, developed, should be developed. And with develop, we have to add ed or the past participle form of the verb. So there we have got all the answers now. And if you follow all the structures, all the rules, and practice more and more, I think this thing will be very much easy for you. Last but not the least, my dear learners, I think you have enjoyed our today's class a lot. And one thing I'd like to remind you, that if you really want to do well in with and without clues, you have to practice more, and you should enrich your vocabularies a lot. No more today. Thank you.